This is our outfit for the day. Yes. Chosen by random number generator. This is the outfit we're going with today. And this is how it's gonna be all day. We got to hang out with Lyrique now that we're level 76. You know, do the Lyrique stuff. My friend, thank goodness, thank the gods you're here. Ever since we parted ways, I've been exhausting myself running all over the Crystarium, questioning anyone and everyone, hoping someone might have seen Andrea, but alas. Seems fashionable? Very fashionable. Yes, very, very fashionable. On the Crystarium? Really? What everywhere else? Of course. Surely this is the limit of what a man with meager financial resources can accomplish? Dude, bruh. You can go literally anywhere. Chose just the Crystarium. Lazy, lazy, lazy. But never mind all that. But what recently dawned on me that the vision you beheld of Renda Ray's past could hold the clues for which we have been desperately searching. Oh my goodness. When he first described it to me, I felt as though I hadn't heard it before. And I had. My wet nurse had told me the exact same story when I was still a boy. The tale of a courageous hunter who, together with her comrades, embarked on a quest to slay a notorious mark, a great horned beast. They came upon the quarry in the desert, and they were attempted to lay it low. Alas, the beast had a signature strength, and the hunter a fatal weakness. And so in the ensuing struggle, her comrades were killed, leaving her, the sole survivor, to swear vengeance. Would you not agree that your vision is a perfect match for this tale? Yeah, pretty much. There can be no doubt. Renda Ray is the celebrated hunter, the hero I so admired in my childhood. After that tragic day, the hunter resolved not to rely upon others and instead slew the beast by herself. She somehow found a way to compensate for her weakness. Anyway, my recollection of the tale is likely riddled with errors. We should ask Miss Olvara to recount it in full. She was a bounty hunter herself before she entered our service, you know? Also, in light of all of this, I should share with you an interesting theory concerning all the virtues I heard from a fellow hunter. Apparently, each appears to be driven by particular memories. Moments that forever changed each of these fallen heroes. Nose. Cat hair in my nose. Makes sense, doesn't it? Renda Ray being a hunter of notorious marks in life and in death. No, I don't know why it never occurred to me before. But if that is indeed the reason for why she behaves as she does, then the more we learn about Renda Ray's adventures, the better our chances of predicting where she'll turn up. All the more reason to go and see my former wet nurse, Miss Olvara, lives in a gate town in Colusia. Let's be off then. To Colusia. Colusia. Okay, Colusia is not that. Yeah, we should just teleport there. Go to right and just run all over. Run all the way over. Hey Andy, how you doing? Dude, is that Andy, dude? Dude, it's Andy.
Oh my god.
The one and only, the famous. You see, Andy says hi. Andy, you just made her day. Congratulations. It was Andy, the one and only. I'm doing all right. Very long and tiring day at work. I was training a new person in my department. We were only able to do like half of what I normally am able to do because I had to sit there and help train and everything. It was tiresome, but you know, I'm home, I'm streaming, everything is good, everything is proper, everything's great. Andy, your hello, Casey said your hello cured her depression. Well, this is Miss Olvara. The wet nurse who raised me for the practically the entirety of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time, but when I came of age, she was forced to leave. That was good to hear. Casey, can you cure his? She'll cure yours by sending you a Andy, the cure for depression confirmed. Casey's gonna send you a fanfic and that'll cure depression. More like the cause for depression. Andy, no you're not. You're great. You're great, Andy.
You're grown into such a strapping young man, but I can't imagine you came to Gate Town just to pay me a visit, my little reek.
Not in front of her, if you please. But to answer your question, we did in fact come to see you.
Andy, is your depression?
It's Eris. And is being depressed is a sacrifice you must make to be the cure. Oh, it all makes sense. Only the cure to depression is depressed because he absorbs other people's depression. Like, your dark soul.
Of all the reasons you could have read, I heard stories of Brenda Ray, the greatest bounty hunter of her day, the legend so many aspire to become. Less so after the flood. It was still fresh in everyone's minds when I was younger, and for all the good they had done in life, none could deny the chaos they sowed in death, us sin-eaters.
I got people to treasure I cannot possess. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, Andy. Thank you for your service. It means the world.
But despite all of that, me and my mates still looked up to her. We knew all her feats and swore to preserve them in secret if need be, as she might inspire future generations as she had ours. So years and years later, when you wanted to hear tales of adventure and heroism, I couldn't help but share with you the ones nearest and dearest to my heart. I only wish I hadn't had to change all the names.
It's true. Here I looked up to you as a child whose tales of dare doing drove me to take up the bow as you had. To pester you for training that I might become a bounty hunter. It was her. Miss Olvara, Belle and I are hunting Andrea, and we believe that one of the stories you shared with me may help guide our search, namely the one about the great horned beast that killed her friends. Will you tell it to me again?
Wicked White, is it? Is that? Oh, my little reek, very well. Even as a young hunter, Rendea's incredible hearing was unparalleled. She could track her quarry through a forest by the most minute sounds of their passing, from miles away, even by some accounts. Even the most subtle and stealthy beasts never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapped branch, eventually, Renda Ray would know, and her aim was always good and true. As she grew older and honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes. She became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades earned fame and fortune.
What a legend. For the food, Casey. I have absolutely nothing today. Nothing at all. Except for sitting around overthinking. Well, you can always play Final Fantasy XIV, you see.
Their reputation swelled. So did their egos. Only the most dangerous game would suffice, and so they resolved to hunt the scourge of Novrance, the devourer of souls, Balam Keats.
So what have you done today, Andy? I know you said you were off. Did you do anything fun today, besides having nothing to do the rest of the day?
But what Randa Ray did not realize was that her greatest strength would prove to be her undoing. When she faced Balam Quits and Kits, the beast roared with such force that it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could only watch as it claimed the lives of her beloved comrades and fell.
I just said I had no, oh, I thought you meant you have nothing left today. I didn't know you had nothing in a general sense today. Ah, I got you.
After burying the hunters and vowing that she would one day avenge them, she took to the road once more. But with Ardbert and his fellow warriors alike, and for a time she accompanied the fledgling heroes on their adventures.
Ah, I got you. I got you. Well, now you're here, and you can hang out with Casey and I as I stream Final Fantasy XIV and have a good time. And we're gonna go and maybe kill the Fairy Queen. I don't know. We're gonna go do some stuff. Today's gonna be a day.
To them, she was a breath of fresh air, a vibrant young woman who savored every moment and found joy in the simple pleasures. They knew not of her fallen friends or how their deaths weighed heavy upon her still. The party wandered the realm, performing many great deeds and growing ever stronger, as did Renderay. When in Calusia, she even devised a means to defend against the powerful roar that had been her downfall that fated day.
No time with me No time with me can be called a good. Andy, every time with you is a good time. Every time with you is a good time.
And then, engaged in an adventure in Raktika. The rumor reached Renderay's ears. Balamkit's scourge of Novrant, devourer of souls, had been spotted wandering the Seashore swamps. It was a golden opportunity, but to seize it would be a face to beast alone. She could not wait for Ardbert and the others, nor could she ask that they forsake their sworn duty. Perhaps it was just as well, for the memory of her defeat still haunted her. The courageous hunters allowed a single fear to take root in her heart, the fear of losing her new comrades as she did her old. So it was that Renderay ventured forth in secret, resolved to slay her hated foe, Balamkit alone. And with her strength and gil, the legendary hunter did just that. They killed the fucker. Vengeance claimed, she rejoined Ardbert and the others, never spoke of the terrible battle twixt her and the dreaded beast. But that day forward, she was Renderay, the warrior of light, and the deeds of her and her comrades would be celebrated forevermore. It's strange to think that the woman I admired when I was young would become the sin eater I swore to slay. What she became doesn't change who she was. Even if the tales were a little embellished over the years, they were rooted in truth. She was and will always be a hero to me, and to you too.
Thank you, Miss Olvara, for everything. I promise I'll visit you again soon. As I'm sitting here in bunny outfit. So, Bella, remember that theory I told you before about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? If Andrea is reenacting the journey leading up to her confrontation with Balamkit, the one that took her from Almarang in Calusia, then her next destination must be... Ratakatika, the Great Wood. Oh yeah, we get to go to the Great Woods are so fun. They're really cool looking. I'm excited for when we actually go there. Right, that was where she laid low the beast at last. In the Sija swamps, to be precise. So that is where we shall go. Let's away.
Now listen, Reek, there's an awful lot of people that don't know about Renderay, or the world for that matter. So wherever you go and whatever you see, remember not to take it at face value. Don't just accept what others tell you is good and true. Listen to your own hearts, decide for yourself, and be safe.
God, Olivara, you're so cool. It's sad that his family ditched you and you live in a shithole now. Yeah, she lives in a ghetto outside of a city because it's for the people trying to get into the rich city. They live in shacks basically because they can't afford to get in. They're not wealthy enough. Sure.
Bella, was it? It is such a pleasure to meet you. Meet a friend of Reek's. His parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunities they could, but when it came down to love and support, well, I can say is that it's a miracle that boy turned out as well as he did. One can never have too many friends or too much support. That goes for you as well, I should think.
Thank you, Miss Olvara. I will never forget you. You're an inspiration to us all. We can't go to Rakatika yet. We haven't discovered. Actually, maybe we can. I can try. Let's go to Fort Job and see if we can run in. If we can't run in, then we can't run in. And we'll have to do the rest later. All I know is that we haven't hit this point in the story yet, because Rakatika is where Yoshitola is. So we can try to get in. It's just to the north. We can do our best. Oh, I forgot we can fly here. Da-da-da, super easy. Yeah, let's see if we can even get in. No, there's probably a gate. We cannot yet. Nope. Not until we've gotten here in the story. So we're gonna go and progress the main story then. So we're going back to... That's Amarang. Any notes for D&D and realize I don't remember any of the character descriptions? Hey, Casey, that's not my fault. That's not my fault. Gotta go to Il Meg. I gave you all the everything you needed. Take notes. Okay, we're heading north. And there is a plus quest up north, so we're gonna do that first real quick, just because Aether Currents. Oh, you guys unlock the full area of what it looks like. That looks pretty. Dark Soul, Elden Ring. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. We're looking at Aether Currents. How many do we have here? We have 1 quest, and we still gotta find the 4. That's okay. Yeah, while we're running around, I'm gonna be eating dinner. Guess you made steak and rice. Yeah. Plus quest. There's a pixie out here. Exuberating pixie. Oh, alright.
Oh, you're Angie. Oh, you're Angia's friend, aren't you? You not lend me me a hand? You see, Urangi's home is drab and dull, and I've made up mine to decorate it, make it bright and beautiful. If you were to help out, it'd be all the more special. First of all, we need some whirlweeds, a pretty little plant that grows in the water. We usually trade with the foss for it, but seeing as you can swim, you can harvest some for us. You should be able to find the weed in the lake where there's a sunken church. While you take care of this, I'll go pick up the lots and lots of beautiful flowers. Afterwards, let's meet back here for the decorating. See you soon.
We gotta collect weed. Water weed. Water weed. Dive, dive, dive. 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 There we go. We're so fast underwater. I wish we were always this fast. Long Mirror Lake. Waterweed. Waterweed. Sorry, whirlweed. There's the last of it. There it is. There it is. There it is. Seems like I just want to move into a fantasy world forever. Dude, I feel that. I think moving into a fantasy world would be so cool, but at the same time, I'd probably die really quickly. Because a lot of them are like medieval fantasy, you know? So like, first off, it's medieval times as opposed to modern times. Much harder to live in medieval times than modern times. We're very cushioned in life. And I don't know, I feel like there'd be a lot of things that want to kill me. Like my body, as opposed to things here where it's just people that want to kill me. I feel like there'd be more things that would want to kill me than normal. There
you are. Did you manage to find the whirlweeds?
Yes, ma'am. I found the whirlweeds.
Oh, look at these lovelies. I'll enchant these at once and make it so they can grow outside the water and then plant them here and there. Meanwhile, I want you to decorate these with these snug blooms. As they should go. Ah, yes, the stairs. That's a little spot that's right for some cheer. When you're finished, come and let me know.
I'm sorry, you're sure. We're gonna go fuck with your stairs. Blame the pixies. Sorry, Uriange. Flower. Dude, he's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be pissed. Dude, 70% of people hate spam? So weird. 30% of people that like spam?
Marvelous. This sure would put a smile on Uriange's scowling face. And then he'll want to stay here forever and ever and ever. You're welcome to stay too, of course. There's plenty of room for you all and all your friends.
Dude, you pixies need to get the fuck away from me. Yeah, so yeah, Casey just said 70% of millennials. Yeah, so 70% of millennials hate spam mail. So who are the 30% of millennials that actually like spam mail? I personally don't like spam mail. Their percentages come from, we asked 10 people and added a 0. Okay. Now to the main story quest. Uriange. Courting cooperation. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? I think you look fucking great. Did you take up astrology? He looks fucking great. Indeed, though the night be lost behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not, but the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance. I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. For a blessing, my prior studies of astrology did provide me with adequate grounding in the art. But enough of myself. Let's now speak of our task. As I did mention, if we are to enter Legia, we must needs gain the pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavor. Meanwhile, Bella, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts, there abideth there abideth a vilekin known for its beauteous wings, the hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayest capture a weakened specimen. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Look at Urianger's fucking outfit, though, dude. Oh, look at this guy. It looks good. As opposed to the way he was wearing before, looks fucking good, dude. Okay, we need to capture one hawker in a Charlian box. Die. Get down to like 50% or so. Let's try to capture it. Yeah. Here, easy as that. Do 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 boo do do. Who even reads 10% of their emails? Bro, anything that I don't know where it's from, I don't read. Unless it is a personalized email from someone I know I need to talk to, or a company that is like wanting some kind of commission or something. I do not open emails I do not know where they're from. I never even pick up the phone unless I know who it is. Yeah, exactly. It's like I don't pick up the I don't pick up the phone unless I either know who you are or I'm expecting a call from a number. Thou art returned. Wert thou able to capture a hawker? Box hawker. Truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return anon, on which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take thine ease meanwhile. Is that Casey's new laptop? No, Casey's on her old laptop right now. Casey's new laptop is over off screen over there.
'Tis done.
'Tis done.
The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget.
Oh.
White auracite,
Oh,
newly
shit.
forged for thy use.
Where'd you get white auracite, my guy? That would be.
Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary.
Mm-hmm.
Our eternal enemies.
Makes sense. Where'd he get it? Is the question. Yeah, goddamn. That's a good find.
Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
Oh, I got you. Oh, makes sense. Yeah, let's fucking get these guys, dude. These Ascians need to go. They need to go.
May I come in now?
Oh, I'm in Philia.
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
Oh, Minfilia. See really.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, Thancred.
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether.
Oh.
I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Got you. Okay. Makes sense.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Yeah. Sketchy companies are sketchy companies. And is bullshit. Mm-hmm.
Really? May I?
You'd think, right? But it's the internet.
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire. Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
You're all good, Casey. You're all
Well,
good.
I suppose now
Safe
is as good a time
space.
as any.
This is safe space.
As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. It was there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Really? Oh, we're gonna have a vision of what happened. Oh! Check it out.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
Oh, Minfilia! Our Minfilia!
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel.
Makes sense. Oh, so
One
this
of
girl's
many I have
possessed.
used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope.
Oh, goddamn. Okay, so these Minfilia reincarnations are actually just our Minfilia without a body hopping from child to child to try to find and pass words. Okay. Okay, it's no one inheriting her power or anything. It's actually her hopping and possessing children. Got you.
In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's pretty fucked, Minfilia.
I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair!
Oh, Thancred.
I will not stand for it. I cannot. There must be something we can do. Tell me.
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make.
That's true.
It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred.
Poor Thancred, dude.
Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path.
Bruh, poor
When the
Thancred.
time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
Oh. Wait! Wait! Yeah, no sane person. Reading your guys' conversation, all I can say is, yeah, no sane person likes ads, okay? If you like an ad, you know, there's something wrong.
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things, where we came from, what we fight for, but of that day, I have not spoken.
How do you want this to end, Thancred, my boy?
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
True. Very wise, Yeranger. Must be the way you talk.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
Oh, Minfilia.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Leader Loran.
Leading Loran. Book for the road, book for the road. Oh, back down south. Go see how Alpha now and Alizair are doing with the pixies. Hope they're doing okay and the pixies aren't torturing them or anything. As we travel, I'm gonna continue to eat. Okay, we're here. Julian.
We weren't expecting you back so soon. We were seriously begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day. And the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done a great kindness, and it's a fey custom to return a gesture. You desire anything of us? You just need but name it.
Yes. Oh, we want the money. We should be eating food, I'm gonna be honest. Should get knobbed down on some bacon bread. Bacon bread. The key to the castle. Now that's a nice image. Yeah. I like bacon. Yeah, Case is just a weirdo. It's really good.
So, what is it you desire? Rusty old coins like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps?
We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire entry to Gia.
What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. But if that's what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others.
You've clearly been busy, Urianger. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? And that is a recollection of my story. So, that was the purpose of the gifts. Is there anything else you can tell us about this Light Warden? I, my lady, by circumstances most tragic, Light Warden of this land, is our king and ruler,
Titania.
Yikes.
It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. All the horrible light that came out went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Now they're king only in name, not remains of the wise and just ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal we divined into 4, and wove each into a different relic, to keep apart until the time was right. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years, but we've decided to entrust it to you.
Are you sure?
Of course, custom demands it. Though you're most certainly going to your deaths, we thought we should at least let you try. That way, we get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with the Foth, the stone scepter is with the Numo, and the crystal shoes are with the Amaro. Good luck finding them all.
Facts disclosed confirm mine own understanding. Our quest lieth before us. First, let us heed to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the Foth. We call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. To the fish people. To the fish people. Oh, there's another quest here we gotta do. Another quest right here, right here, right here. This would be number 3 out of 5, I think. Yeah, 3 out of 5. Ulthon, the path of popularity.
There's talk that an interesting mortal has come to Ilmeg, Bella Estera or some such. It's you, isn't it? Don't even think to deny it.
Yeah, it's me. Can't you see from my getup?
I'm Ulthon, and it's my dream to become the most popular fairy of all. Why? Because everyone would fawn over me. That would be really fun. Now, by way of an achievable first step, I'm aiming to become the darling of Nida Liran. But everyone is so caught up with their flower smelling and their mischief making, they don't even spare me a glance. Travel to and fro, so you must know much and more about this and that. Tell me, what should I do to become popular?
Become Become the fairest pixie of all. Actually, probably the cleverest would have been a better thing to say.
I'm already the fairest, I beg your pardon. And besides, we all of us can use glamours to change our appearance. Others won't be impressed simply because I look different. Oh, I have it. I might not be able to impress with how I look, but I can impress with what I know. I just need to read lots of books. And it just so happens that there are lots of books in Urianger's home, a place called the Bookman's Shelves. Right, I'm going there at once, and you're coming too. I can't read your strange mortal writing, so I need you to do it for me. Do you want me to read you books like bedtime stories?
Okay. Okay, quest. Oh, yep. There we go. Urianger. I guess we're going to steal stuff from Urianger, our faithful companion. Bum bum ba bum ba da da. Go, Vu, go! Domovia boy, dude. Double boy? Big boy. Okay, where are you, Pixie? There you are. We'll look at books for you. Leather-bound tome. On the occasion of the 300th year of the founding of Viobert, a grand celebration was held in the Groen's Leech. No expense was spared. Over the course of the festivities, guests were lavishly feasted and regaled with wondrous performances. Yet amidst all the pomp and pageantry, naught was more stirring than the recitation of the Oath of the Covenant, in honor of the alliance between Dran and Galgent, upon which the kingdom was built. Representatives of each race took to the podium. It was a sight to draw tears from all who looked on.
Velbert, that strange names you mortals have. Ilmig sounds much prettier. It means the kingdom of rainbows.
Okay. Time-worn Chronicle. Alright, let's try this one. Good Jianan's Grace was named for Her Royal Highness's Princess Jianan. Daughter to the king 3 generations prior. In the dark of night, the mountain pass catches the light which shines forth from the castle, giving it to the impression of the princess's beautiful eyes of jade.
Eyes of jade? That sounds lovely. If the princess were here, I would ask her for them.
That's not how that works, my guy. I mean, I guess you could technically steal someone's eyes. You are a pixie. First week, Thunder's Day. Princess being partial to the lakefront view, it was decided that all the noble lords and ladies would set out for a picnic. Having partaken of sweets, Her Highness ventured to the water, where she inspected her lip paint in the reflection. This caused the watching shepherds to remark that the princess had used the lake as her hand mirror.
Oh, there's a hand mirror lake to the southwest of here. Now to see how it got its name. But who would go all the way to the lake just to eat? Yet another silly thing you mortals do.
Bruh.
Well, I certainly learned a lot of new things today, things that others don't know. I'm going to go and share it with everyone. They'll think I'm so clever,
I'll surely become the darling of Lita Laran. Tee hee.
Hee hee.
Hee ha hee. Ha ha hee ha ha. Okay, give me a second. Opening the window a bit because it's starting to get windy and it's knocking against the back of the computer. The blinds are, so I'd open the blinds so it vented the air. I should talk to this guy. Mortal, I told them about the people from the past, but they weren't the least bit impressed. Well, why should we pay any mind to those who are long dead? Much more fun thinking of new wills while sipping nectar. Speaking of which, we found this really sweet smelling flower recently. We're about to go and collect its nectar if you wanted to join us. No, I don't want to join you. I want you to admire me. Stranger and stranger. All right, suit yourself. Get fucked. Get fucked. That didn't work at all. They didn't think any better of me. But I won't give up. Not yet. I'm going to be popular, mark my words. If you say so, buddy. If you say so. Bum ba-da-dum 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 bum. Oh, these things are so cute. They're like little cabbage armadillos. And these things aren't. Or these, oh yeah, Undines. Yeah, fuck the Undines. Why does that giant creature have so tiny wings? Oh, you're talking about those weird little, those weird... I know what you're talking about. There's none in visual range. Maybe when we get back from the Foth, I could point it out. But yeah, those little, like, worm things that have, like, these little small-ass wings. Okay. Untouchable gate. Untouchable. So, I was talking about your ride. Oh, you were talking about my ride. I don't even know what I was riding, I'm gonna be honest. Was it the dragon? I don't remember. Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come with an entreaty. Not in a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how this gate works. But if the Foth are water spirits, perhaps we should take our search into the lake. I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. We all know Thancred swims like an eel, but what about you, Minfilia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Excellent. What about you, Yorange? I'm not sure I've ever asked. Zooming in, trauma. Swimming traumas. Rather than swim, mayhap it would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic. I mean, I guess we could do that too. You too, Yorange. You should be a kindred spirit. Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. Well, aren't we a lively lot? You have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty for mortals, what a treat. We'll ride the waves, dude. Aye, my comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand is in the safekeeping of your people. Oh, is that all? Of course, you may have it. You shall have it. Just like that. What do you want from us? Oh, no need to be suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us at all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us. For we Foth, it's over before it's begun. We couldn't care less what comes to the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. I'm not a surfer. Neither am I. Don't worry, Andy. Having said that, we do so seldom have more mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate and come hither to our domain. Mon Meg in your tongue means forbidden realm. Sounds forbidding, doesn't it? And so it should, for we are one with the water, a home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, give us thrilling sports, and we will give you the crown. Now we're to go do the dungeon. Hither, thither, bither, bither. Okay, let me find that mount you're talking about. Mount, that's minions. Mounts. Are we talking about Fat Chocobo? Is that what I was riding? Was it only one I can think of. Fat Chocobo? I genuinely don't know what I was riding. This guy has small wings. You got baby wings. He's so small. Okay, to the dungeon. I don't remember how to do this dungeon. I don't remember how to do a lot of these dungeons. Let's see. It wants us to take Minfilia, Uranger. So we have to take Uranger, and we have to take. Oh, so the one person we have to take is Thancred. Actually, we can technically switch Uranger out for Alpha now, but I think we should stick with Uranger, and we can technically switch out Minfilia with Alize. And though I feel like Alize would be a smarter choice, Minfilia is a rogue, and we're paired up with her more, so we're more likely to see when to dodge things if we go with Minfilia. I think we should go with the group it's set for us. Into Mogmeg. Mogmeg, here we go. Dungeon time, dungeon time. Fighting the fish people.